My beloved child, before you move even one step further, pause right here, because something you have been waiting for, something you felt in your quietest moments, is finally reaching toward you. This is not by chance. There is a reason your eyes landed on these words at this exact moment. A reason your heart feels slightly different, as if something unseen is gently calling your name. Don't skip this. Stay till the end, because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. It is a golden invitation, one that does not come often, and never arrives without purpose. You have been searching, not always with words, but with feelings. In the middle of your busy days, in the silence of your nights, you have wondered if there is more meant for you. And the answer is yes. But here is what you didn't expect. This invitation is not about changing everything overnight. It is about unlocking something that has always been within you, something quietly waiting for the right moment to awaken. And that moment is closer than you think. Right now, there is a door in front of you. You cannot see it with your eyes, but you can feel it in your spirit. A door that leads to clarity, to peace, to a deeper understanding of who you truly are. But not everyone notices this door. Many walk past it, distracted, uncertain, or simply unaware that it was ever there. That's why this moment matters. Because you stopped. And because you stopped, you are about to receive something that could shift the way you see your life from this point forward. But listen carefully. This golden invitation is not forced upon anyone. It is offered, gently, patiently, waiting for a willing heart. And in the next moment, you will begin to understand what makes this invitation so rare, and why it has found you now. My beloved child, before you move even one step further, pause right here, because something you have been waiting for, something you felt deep within your quietest thoughts, is finally reaching out to you. This is not a coincidence. There is a reason your attention stopped here, a reason your heart feels this subtle pull, like a whisper calling you closer. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something that was always meant to find you at exactly the right time. You have carried questions no one else could hear, hopes you barely spoke out loud, and a longing for something more, something real, something lasting. And now, the answer is beginning to unfold. This is my golden invitation to you. Not loud. Not forced. But deeply personal, as if it was written only for your soul. Right now, there is a shift happening within you. You may not fully understand it yet, but you can feel it. A quiet awakening, a gentle realization that your life holds more meaning than what you've seen so far. Many will pass this moment without noticing. But you didn't. And that is why this matters. Because something within you is ready. Ready to see differently, to feel more deeply, to step into a version of yourself that has been patiently waiting beneath all the noise. But listen closely. This invitation is not about rushing forward. It is about recognizing what has already been placed within you, and choosing to trust it. And in the next moment, you will begin to discover why this invitation has come to you now, and what it is quietly asking you to do. But listen, something within this moment is shifting more deeply than you realize. This golden invitation is not just about being seen, it is about being chosen, for a path that aligns with the truth you have been quietly carrying all along. You may have felt overlooked at times, uncertain of your direction, wondering if your efforts truly mattered. Yet here you are. And that is your sign. Don't skip this, because what unfolds next is something your heart has been preparing for, even when your mind doubted it. This invitation is gentle, but it is powerful. It is asking you to pause, to breathe, and to notice the spaces in your life where you have been holding back, not because you lack strength, but because you were waiting for clarity. And now, clarity is beginning to meet you. Not all at once, but in small, unmistakable ways. A thought that feels different. A feeling that lingers a little longer. A quiet sense that something meaningful is about to unfold. This is how the invitation works. It doesn't overwhelm you. It awakens you. And as you begin to lean into this awareness, you will notice that what once felt confusing starts to make sense in a new, deeper way. Because you are not being asked to become someone else. You are being invited to return to who you have always been. And in the next moment, you will start to see why this invitation came now, and what it is gently guiding you toward. And now, something even more personal begins to unfold. This invitation carries a quiet truth, one that has been waiting patiently beneath your doubts, your questions, and every moment you felt unsure of your path. You were never as far away as you thought. Even in the moments when you felt disconnected, when things didn't make sense, when you wondered if anyone truly understood what you were carrying, there was still a light within you, steady and unbroken. Don't skip this part, because this is where the meaning deepens. The golden invitation is not calling you to chase something distant. It is guiding you to recognize what has been walking beside you all along. Every challenge you faced, every delay you didn't understand, every time you had to wait longer than expected, it was not empty. It was preparation. Quiet preparation. Because what is meant for you requires a version of you that is ready to receive it, to understand it, to hold it without fear. And right now, you are closer to that readiness than ever before. You may not feel fully certain. You may still have questions. But there is a calm strength rising within you, a quiet confidence that doesn't need to be loud to be real. That is your sign. This invitation is opening your eyes, not to something new, but to something true. And as this truth begins to settle in your heart, you will start to notice a shift, not just around you, but within you. Because in the next moment, you will begin to understand what this invitation is asking of you, and why your response matters more than you think. And here, the invitation becomes a choice. Not a loud decision, not something the world will announce for you, but a quiet moment between you and your own heart. This is where everything begins to change. Because the golden invitation is not asking for perfection. It is asking for presence, for your willingness to pause, to listen, and to trust what you feel deep inside. Don't skip this, because this moment holds more power than it seems. You have spent so much time looking outward, searching for signs, waiting for confirmation, hoping for the right moment to appear. But what if this, right now, is that moment? What if the clarity you have been waiting for is not coming from somewhere else, but rising from within you? This is the turning point. The place where hesitation softens, and something stronger begins to take its place. A quiet yes. Not spoken loudly, but felt deeply. And that, yes, does not mean you suddenly have all the answers. It means you are ready to take one step, just one, with trust instead of fear. Because this invitation does not require you to see the entire path. It only asks you to believe that the next step matters. And as you begin to lean into that belief, something remarkable starts to happen. You begin to notice doors you once overlooked, opportunities you once doubted, and a sense of peace that feels unfamiliar, yet deeply right. Because you are no longer standing outside the invitation. You are stepping into it. And in the next moment, you will discover what this step unlocks, and why it has the power to change everything quietly, yet completely. And now, the door begins to open in a way you can finally feel. Not all at once, not with noise or sudden change, but with a quiet, steady unfolding that touches everything within you. This is what the golden invitation unlocks. A deeper awareness, a clearer sense of direction, and a peace that doesn't depend on everything around you being perfect. Don't skip this, stay with this moment, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this realization. You are beginning to see that what you once thought was missing, was never truly absent. It was hidden beneath doubt, covered by distractions, softened by the weight of waiting. But now, it is rising. You may notice it in the way you think, more grounded, more certain. You may feel it in your heart, calmer, lighter, yet stronger than before. This is not by accident. This is what happens when you accept the invitation. You begin to align, not with pressure, not with expectations, but with your true self, the part of you that has always known which direction feels right. And here is the quiet truth. When you move from that place, even the smallest step carries meaning. Even the simplest decision becomes powerful. Because you are no longer moving blindly. You are moving with awareness. And as this awareness grows, you will begin to notice something unexpected. Moments that once felt ordinary start to feel meaningful. Paths that once seemed unclear begin to reveal their purpose. And a sense of trust, gentle but steady, starts to guide you forward. Because this invitation was never about changing your entire life in one instant. It was about awakening something within you that changes how you walk through it. And in the next moment, you will understand the final piece of this invitation, the part that transforms everything from within and